Did you know that 68% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? But here's the shocking truth. It's not just about how much you earn. Even people making six figures are trapped in this cycle. Why? Because what you do with your money matters more than how much you make. In this video, I'm revealing the 10 silent wealth killers that are keeping you broke and exactly how to fix them, starting today. We all know that person. They make good money but somehow never have any. Or maybe that person is you. The frustrating reality is that financial freedom isn't about earning more. It's about breaking the habits that silently drain your wealth day after day. Think about it. If millionaires can go bankrupt and minimum wage workers can become wealthy, clearly income isn't the only factor. The difference comes down to daily habits, the small decisions that compound over time. Today, I'm exposing the 10 most destructive money habits that are keeping you trapped in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. But I won't just point out the problems. I'll give you the exact strategies to replace each bad habit with a wealth-building one. And stick around for habit number 7. It's the one most financial experts never talk about, but it could be costing you thousands every year. Habit number 1. Ignoring where your money goes. The first wealth-killing habit is simple: not tracking your spending. Most people have absolutely no idea where their money goes each month. They know what comes in through their paycheck, but the outgoing money is a mystery. Why? It keeps you poor. When you don't track your spending, money slips through the cracks. Studies show people who track their expenses spend up to 15% less than those who don't. The fix: start with a 30-day money tracking challenge. Use a free app like Mint or YNAB, or even just a notes app on your phone. Record every single purchase, no matter how small. Don't judge yourself, just observe. After 30 days, you'll identify spending patterns you never noticed before, and you'll naturally start making better decisions. Habit number 2. Paying only minimum credit card payments. You're only making minimum payments on your credit cards. You're essentially signing up for a lifetime of debt. Why it keeps you poor? Let's look at the math. If you have a $5,000 balance on a card with 18% interest and only make the minimum payment of $120 each month, it will take you over 22 years to pay it off, and you'll end up paying more than $12,000 total. The fix: implement the debt avalanche method. List all your debts, from highest interest rate to lowest. Pay the minimum on everything except the highest interest debt. Put every extra dollar toward that one. Once it's paid off, move to the next highest. This strategy will save you thousands in interest and cut years off your debt-free timeline. Habit number 3. Living without an emergency fund. This habit forces millions into debt every year, having no financial buffer for life's inevitable surprises. Why it keeps you poor? Without an emergency fund, every unexpected expense becomes a crisis. Car repairs, medical bills, or job loss can force you to use high-interest credit cards or predatory loans, trapping you in a debt cycle that's incredibly difficult to escape. The fix: start by building a mini emergency fund of just $1,000. This covers most common emergencies. Set up an automatic transfer of even just $25 per week. You'll reach $1,000 in less than a year. Once you have your mini fund, work towards saving 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. Keep this money in a high-yield savings account where it's accessible but separate from your daily spending. Habit number 4. Impulse spending. We've all been there, buying something we don't need simply because we want it right now. Why it keeps you poor? Impulse purchases bypass the rational part of your brain. Studies show the average American spends over $5,000 annually on impulse buys. That's more than $450 per month that could be building wealth instead of collecting dust. The fix: implement the 48-hour rule for any non-essential purchase over 50. Simply wait 48 hours before buying. Add the item to your cart, then walk away. If you still want it 2 days later, and it fits your budget, go ahead. You'll be surprised how often the urge passes. This simple cooling off period eliminates about 80% of impulse purchases. Habit number 5. Lifestyle inflation. This subtle habit is especially dangerous because it feels natural, automatically increasing your spending when your income rises. Why it keeps you poor. Every time you get a raise, if your spending increases to match, you'll never get ahead. You'll be trapped at the same financial level, just with more expensive stuff. The fix: when you receive a raise or bonus, immediately divert at least 50% of it to wealth building before you have a chance to spend it. Increase your 401k contribution, boost your automated investment transfers, or accelerate debt payments. Allow yourself to enjoy some of your success, but make sure your future self benefits most from your income growth. Habit number 6. Paying for convenience. In our busy lives, we often prioritize convenience over cost. Food delivery, premium subscriptions, or services we could do ourselves. Why it keeps you poor. The convenience economy is designed to extract small amounts regularly that add up enormously over time. The average household spends over $3,000 annually on food delivery alone, often paying 40% more than cooking the same meals at home. The fix: audit your convenience spending and choose your battles. I'm not saying eliminate all convenience, it's unrealistic. Instead, pick the conveniences that truly improve your quality of life and cut the rest. Maybe meal prep on Sundays eliminates weekday food delivery, but you keep your house cleaning service because it saves you hours of stress. Small changes here can free up hundreds monthly without sacrificing what matters. Habit number 7. The I deserve it mentality. This is the habit financial experts rarely discuss, using spending as a reward or emotional comfort. Why it keeps you poor. When we tie emotional fulfillment to spending money, we create an unhealthy cycle. Had a tough day? I deserve a $50 dinner out. Got through a difficult week? I deserve a $200 shopping spree. These rewards feel justified in the moment, but undermine your long-term goals. The fix: create a list of free or low-cost rewards that genuinely recharge you. A hike in nature, a movie night at home, or time with friends. Then establish a fun money account with a set amount each month. This becomes your guilt-free spending fund. When it's gone, but you never have to feel deprived because you've planned for these pleasures. Habit number 8. Avoiding financial education. Many people avoid learning about money because it seems complicated or boring. Why it keeps you poor. In today's world, financial illiteracy is extremely expensive. Not understanding how investments, interest, or taxes work means you're making decisions blindfolded and probably paying much more than necessary. The fix: commit to financial education in small, digestible chunks. Start with one quality finance book, podcast, or YouTube channel like this one, and spend just 15 minutes daily learning. The knowledge compounds quickly. Focus on timeless principles rather than get-rich-quick schemes. Understanding the basics of investing, compound interest, and tax efficiency can literally be worth millions over your lifetime. Habit number 9. Not investing new. One of the most costly habits is keeping all your money in a savings account, thinking it's safe. Why it keeps you poor. Inflation erodes your purchasing power by 2 to 3% annually on average. If your money isn't growing at least that much, you're actually losing wealth every year. Plus, you miss the incredible power of compound returns. The fix: start investing today, even with small amounts. Open a low-cost index fund through a brokerage like Vanguard or Fidelity and set up automatic monthly contributions. Even $50 per month is enough to begin. If your employer offers a 401k match, That's even better. It's literally free money. Remember, time in the market beats timing the market. The best day to start was yesterday. The second best is today. Habit number 10. Trying to keep up with others. The final wealth-killing habit is allowing your spending to be influenced by what others have or do. Why it keeps you poor. Social media has supercharged our tendency to compare and compete through consumption. But here's what you don't see. Many people financing their lifestyle with debt, creating a facade of wealth while their financial foundation crumbles. The fix. Define what rich truly means to you. Is it possessions? Or is it freedom, security, and choices? Once you clarify your personal definition of wealth, competing with others becomes pointless. Focus on your own financial scoreboard, net worth, debt reduction, and progress toward goals that matter to you. Remember, wealth is what you don't see. The investments, the paid-off debts, and the financial security that allows you to sleep peacefully at night. These 10 habits are powerful because they're entirely within your control. You don't need to earn more, inherit money, or get lucky to change them. You just need awareness and a plan. Start by choosing just one habit from this list to focus on for the next 30 days. Small, consistent changes lead to massive results over time. Remember, financial freedom isn't about being perfect. It's about making better choices more often than not. Which of these habits hit home for you? Let me know in the comments which one you're going to tackle first. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up so more people can discover these strategies. And don't forget to subscribe for more practical financial advice that actually works in the real world. Next week, I'll be revealing the 7 passive income streams you can start with less than $1,000. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Until then, remember, your daily habits determine your financial destiny. Choose wisely.